What's up, guys? That Really Girl Sky here, and we are back playing Warframe, and we're about to do Mastery Rank test number 21, and I think this is probably one of the easiest, if not the easiest ways of doing it. I think Ember Prime, or Ember in general, will be another good way to do it. Titania, there's probably some other ways. Let me know if you guys know of any other good ways to do it, but right now I'm going to show you probably the easiest way to do it, and I just noticed that you can see through, because these are blue, these little checkers. Anyways, let's go in and let's take care of this. Now, Excalibur is going to make this very easy. So it's another one of those orbs will give you extra time, and you also have to exterminate a certain amount of enemies, and I believe it is 35. Yes, it is. So, you start out with not a whole lot of time. My goal is to, I usually take some shots on the guys that are nearby. Take in a Kubro or a Kavat, and they'll help you out. And don't do what I just did and mess up. Oh, that was close. But the idea is to get to this orb as fast as possible. I am running a Berserker build with my Excalibur to increase his Exalted Blade attack rate, which helps out a lot when it comes to this. But with Exalted Blade, you can actually destroy these orbs as long as you have the proper range to do so. And these Exalted Blades will travel through the ground and all sorts of different objects. So just every time you get the chance is find out where the next orb is, send your Exalted Blade in that direction, and any enemies that get in your way or are nearby in the process, just take those guys out as well. As long as you have enough health and whatnot, you can basically just spam like crazy and get these orbs to your, well, I don't want to say to your leisure because you are limited on time, but as you can see, as long as you get a couple of these orbs relatively quickly, you will push your time limit above 30 seconds, so which is out working very, very, very well for me at the moment. I need to take out some of these enemies. There we go. Getting that Berserker build going. I am out of Exalted Blade. That's one problem. I didn't run out of that, or run out of Exalted Blade the first time I did this, but getting orbs or utilizing your energy pizzas would be a good way to keep your Exalted Blade up. But I'm going to show you, just for example, how easy this can actually be without really worrying too much about like Exalted Blade builds or whatever, and you're kind of just doing this, you know, winging it. Is find out where the orb's going to be and make your way to it every time. Use your bullet jumps. Use your bullet jumps, because this is a multi-tiered Mastery Rank test. It helps out so much if you just consistently utilize bullet jumps and double jumps in your rolls. Like, for example, I can bounce back, you know, if I'm going too far. If I go straight up and bounce, I can also glide, you know, a little ways. I can also aim glide to help slow things down. One thing that I like to do is, if I'm straight up in the air and I aim, I can also glide back this way, you know, instead, and just completely change my direction. All of that works. Boom. Last guy, pretty easy. So like I said, you do not absolutely need Exalted Blade. You could run any other frame, really, as long as you utilize your parkour, your bullet jumps, and you get to these orbs very quickly. You shouldn't have that hard of a time. Like I said, Exalted Blade helps because you can strike orbs from very, very far away, because you can only melee the orbs, but Exalted Blade works. So I suggest utilizing that. That works out very, very, very well. So yeah, that's going to do it for Mastery Rank 21. This is Excalibur. I may eventually, if you guys really want me to, do it with other frames, but Excalibur is like the bare minimum. If you have gotten Excalibur at this point, he is really, really good for this. Like I said, Ember, Titania with her flying stuff and like that, but that requires the energy, which Excalibur does too, but you need to make sure you got your energy down properly if you're going to rely on your powers. But like I said, not that necessary as long as you utilize your parkour and bullet jumps. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, guys. Blah!